the Cincinnati Bengals. We welcome you, Mike Tirico, Greg Olson, and that's Cairo Santos to get us started. And we are underway at Paycor Stadium. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Here we go. 180. It's hot. Hot.
They'll run it for the first time with Chase Brown. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. If he gets a yard out of that one, it's 2nd down.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9.
Here we go, here we go.
36-yard line.
Working out of the gun, Burrow. That one finds Chase. Loose inside the 30. What about that? Out of bounds, all the way down inside the 15. Burrow finds Chase for a big one. And even 50 yards.
1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10.
11, mighty. 180. 11, 11, 11. 12, 12. 11, 11, 11, 11.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
This one caught at the 4. And he'll take it on in. Chase Brown. Touchdown, Bengals. That gives him 14 touchdowns for the year. McPherson, good on the extra point. And the Bengals will take a 7-0 lead. After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. From the 6, here comes a return. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Here's Williams to begin with a pass. That'll be caught by DeAndre Swift. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own.
And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. A gain there of 15. 1st down, Chicago. They'll go again with Swift. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Throwing on 2nd down, Williams. He'll get this underneath to Swift. And he's going to have a 1st down. He's forced out. Nice pickup of 9.
And the Bears, 1st down. A gain of 9 yards. 1st down, Chicago.
They'll go play action here with Williams. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they ended up holding him to just a short gain.
Good running there. He's got the first down inside the 30.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it.
A throw over the middle, and they can't connect. It's incomplete. They'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Working out of the gun, here's Williams. That's to the big rookie out of Michigan, Colston Loveland. And he'll be out of bounds down at the 15-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. To throw is Williams. We'll try to set up the screen here to Swift. And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start, and a loss of yards on the play.
Well, the best screen plays, of course, you want the offensive lineman out in front of the running back. They act as his escort, his lead blockers. But what you can't afford is for the defenders to be in the backfield and get to the running back, because those offensive linemen, they can't help him at all.
They're trying the left side with Swift. And a nice run there as he surges forward. A gain of 8 and sets up 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Williams. That's going to be incomplete. And it'll leave just enough time for one final play in this opening quarter.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation. And for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
They're going for it. Here, that's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by the rookie out of Texas A&M. Now we get whistles. Time has run out. The first quarter has come to an end. So after 1, it's the Bengals on top. Greg and I back here in Cincinnati after this. It's Bengals football here to begin this 2nd quarter, as they are set to start the drive with 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Brown. He's to the 40. Angling to the sideline, inside the 35. And they won't catch him. He'll go all the way. 91 yards. Touchdown, Cincinnati.
Well, on one sideline, you're ecstatic. You couldn't have dreamed up a better start. 2 drives, 2 long touchdowns. But then across the field, they've got to answer some hard questions. They've got to figure out exactly what they're doing wrong defensively. Because if there's one thing in the NFL, you cannot give up big plays, and you especially can't give up big plays for touchdowns.
And this one sent all the way over the back line. No thought of putting this in the landing area. So it'll come out, per the new rule, to the 35-yard line. They'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Swift. Finding room across midfield. And he will go all the way. DeAndre Swift. Touchdown, Bears.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back, even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan. Everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1, What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
14. Bears 7. Santos to kick off for Chicago.
So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. We'll go ahead and just cede the touchback here. This ball over the back line. It'll come out to the 35.
Here we go. 180. Right up. Down.
On first down, Burrow. That's complete. It's Yoshiba. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball and pick up the first down.
He was tackled at the 46-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
From the 46, here's 2nd and 5.
Here we go. Here we go. 11 MT. 11 MT. Right.
To throw is Burrow. Loose inside the 30. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. That is a big play for Cincinnati. And even 30 yards.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
That is caught to the goal line and in. Andre Yoshiba. Touchdown, Cincinnati.
Like we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. Two guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
Makes the score. That was 21. Bears 7. The kickoff for Cincinnati.
After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Throwing on first down, it's Williams. That complete to Swift. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. They get 11 and quickly pick up the first down.
A gain of 11 on the play. And the Bears first down.
Give up the middle with Swift. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver knew what was going on. That's incomplete. 3rd and 5. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
That's good for a Bears first down.
Here's Williams. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 25-yard line. Good pickup of 16 on that screenplay, and a first down.
A gain of 16 yards. First down, Bears.
They will run it over center with Swift. And he's going to be taken down as we hit the 2-minute warning here in this first half. Second down, they need 3. Another run here. Another run by Swift. Tough running there in the red zone. He did not want to go down. And he picks up the first down. It'll be first and goal.
First and goal at the 2-yard line.
Swift will score. Touchdown, Chicago. What a standout performance early on in this one. That his second rushing touchdown of the game.
And some backs, Mike, they just have a sense of finding the end zone and being able to finish off these runs. That's exactly what this guy has been able to do today, and we're just getting started.
So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. This one crushed. It's over the back line of the end zone. Touchback, and the ball's coming out to the 35.
On 1, ready? Gun 11, MT, tight. 180. Place hot. Hot. Hot.
On first and 10, Burrow. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down.
Brings up third and 2.
11.
Burrow. He's got his tight end. That's Andrews. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8. Here's Burrow. Right back to Andrews. He's got another one. And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 25-yard line. They get 25 on that connection. And the Bengals going to have a first down.
At the 23-yard line.
11, Thomas.
Now Brown. They'll take this down to the 6. That's good enough for first down. First and goal.
17 more yards. That's
11.
Now Burrow. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. T. Higgins. Touchdown, Bengals. McPherson is good on the extra point. And the Bengals have doubled their advantage. It is now a 28-14 game. Closing seconds of this first half, and this kickoff is away. And this one sent all the way over the back line. No thought of putting this in the landing area. So it'll come out, per the new rule, to the 35-yard line. Williams going to look to throw it on first down. Give him 14 on that play. One first down. The Bears will use one of their timeouts here. And they'll have a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down.
Gain of 14. First down, Chicago.
Here's Williams now to throw. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
Quarterback's trying to give his big tight end a chance to go up and use that large catch radius, unable to connect. Little letdown here for the tight end community, Mike.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. He'll let one go down the middle. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. Here's Williams on 1st and 10. Loveland open right side. He's got it. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line. It's a nice start to the drive. A gain of 10 and a quick first down. On first down, it's Swift. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Like the old adage, you run to set up the pass. This modern offense nowadays, we're starting to see that flipped upside down on its head. Typically, the success of the passing game is what allows teams to have success like this in the run game.
And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. 1st and 10.
First down, Bears.
Now Swift. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. The Bears will use one of their timeouts here, and they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play. Off play action. Here's Williams. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down.
I hope we all appreciate just how difficult it is to throw the ball that well while on the run. And the way they teach it, Mike, is kind of cool. They actually teach the quarterback to disconnect your upper body from your lower body. Just keep your feet moving, and however your arm times up, just let it rip. And he does it as well as you can ask. So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
On 2nd down, it's Williams. He'll go underneath to Swift. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. 14 on the pickup. Good for a Bears first down.
And what really stands out about this drive is the ability of the quarterback to really spread the ball around to multiple targets. It puts so much pressure on the defense deciding who do they want to account for, because no matter who they try to take away, the quarterback's doing a nice job of finding the open man.
And they'll get him down inside the 5-yard line. It's 1st and goal coming up.
1st and goal, Chicago.
Let's it up. Here we go.
They'll run with Swift. And he will score again. DeAndre Swift. Touchdown, Bears. That is 3 touchdowns in this one. And he's up to 11 on the season. And trouble on it. Look at him go. He's to midfield. Inside the 30. And he's going to take this one back all the way. Disastrous. The block extra point leads to 2 for the defense instead of 1 for the offense. So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. This one taken at the 7. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line.
Here we go. That.
A first down throw for Burrow. And he'll slide to a halt after picking up about 6.
Take a look at his eyes. You can see the quarterback clearly going through all of his progressions, and he's quick to realize there's nowhere to go with this ball. He makes the right decision and gets out of there, picks up some good yardage, and gets down on the ground.
And he will be out of bounds. There is a penalty marker on the field, so let's see what that is all about.
Here we go. That.
They'll run here with Brown. Open space to the 35. And he's got another one. Chase Brown. Touchdown, Cincinnati. That is his 3rd touchdown of the afternoon. On is McPherson for the extra point. He's got it. And the Bengals will extend this 3rd quarter lead.
37, Bears 20. Kevin McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. We'll go ahead and just seed the touchback here. This ball over the back line. It'll come out to the 35. On 1st and 10, it's Williams. Here's a screen taken in by Swift. He's close to a first down to gain a 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down.
You see so many teams wait till 3rd down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on 1st down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screen play still in the back of their head. This offense, they're not interested in taking the deep shot here. 2nd and short, the way they're running the ball, pound the rock, reset the downs, and just keep the drive alive.
Catch is made there on the left side by Cooks.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
From just across the midfield stripe, here's 2nd down. Working out of the gun, here's Williams. That's to the rookie out of Missouri, Luther Burden. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
Anytime you can force a quarterback out of the pocket and make them operate on the move, there are some benefits defensively. You eliminate half the field. It's a little bit harder to be accurate on the run. But the stress that it causes by making you have to coverage that extra second, that can be tough for any defense, and you can see why here.
A pickup there of 13. First down, Chicago.
Bears first down. 1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Out of the shotgun, it's a give to Swift.
This is pretty impressive from the big guy in the middle, Mike. I mean, typically we see these guys make most of their plays on the interior of the defense. They're big bodies, they're run stuffers. But look at the athleticism here as he's able to get outside the numbers and make the tackle behind the line of scrimmage.
Throwing on 2nd down, Williams. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Williams. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. 6 catches for him in the ball game now. And this one's good for a first down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and The age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
From back at the 13-yard line, it is 2nd and goal. Williams. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. And that's going to move him closer, but they're going to need to come up with something here. Here comes 3rd and goal. They'll try to run with Swift. And this defense standing tall in the red zone. They stop it for no gain. And now it's 4th and goal.
A bit of a curious call there, Mike, on 3rd and goal from this far out. You thought they would have turned to their passing game. They tried to catch the defense sleeping and keep it on the ground. Great job by the defense being ready for everything. Not only do they stop them, they take them back for a loss.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. That one taken in. DeAndre Swift. Touchdown, Bears. Make it 4 touchdowns for him on the afternoon. Santos good on the extra point. And the Bears are able to cut the deficit to 10.
Bears 27.
So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. A safe kick taken at the 5.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22.
Can. Stop. 11. Stop.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
Incomplete.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
11. 11 MT, tape. 11 MT, 11 MT. 12. Stop.
2nd down. Burrow. No one there to pick up the pressure. He'll go down. They got him. You've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively.
Here we go.
It's 3rd down.
11 Mighty. 11 Thomas. 11. 12. 11. Stop.
They'll drop to throw. That one needed to come out quickly. It did not. And it is a sack.
So they decide to send all 5 eligible players out on the route, and that's great. But what that does is it puts a lot of pressure on your 5 offensive linemen to protect the quarterback. In this case, couldn't find anybody open downfield. They took everything away on the defensive side of the ball, and they end up getting home and taking them down for a big sack.
Now the Bengals are going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down's looming. So on 4th down, out is Ryan Rico to punt as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a 4th quarter lead. This fielded inside the 35. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. They'll come up for 1st and 10. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. Here's 2nd down. Here's Williams. That's a short one, caught by Loveland. That's a 2nd charge timeout to Chicago. As they'll get it with just a shade under a minute left in this one. On 3rd and a yard, it's Williams. He gets this complete to Burton. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. They'll need to score and do it quickly. Still 1 timeout left. Final minute, 1st and 10. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
Forced to his right. And this is going to be a touchdown. Hold everything. They are not done yet.
And with that late score, it's going to give them a little bit of late life here, Mike. But remember, the next series of events is very unlikely. They need to get the onside kick and then likely a Hail Mary situation. So while they definitely have a little bit of a chance, I think it's pretty slim.
So let's see if the Bears can keep it rolling as they go for 2.
The Bears will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Vegas! Yes!
Williams to the air once more. The pressure got to him. He was hit as he threw it. It's incomplete, and they come up empty, trying for 2.
33.
They need a late recovery to have any chance. Here comes the onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
That's the thing about these onside kicks. They're really unpredictable. You're trying to get the ball to take that big high hop, but it doesn't. It ends up just going through everybody on the recovery team and ends up going out of bounds.
So it's a win here in the jungle for the Bengals. And with an open date on the schedule next week, we'll be able to savor this one for a while. Rest up and ready to get back at it in 2 weeks' time. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. It's a win for the Bengals as we say so long from Cincinnati.